SacAnime. Or should I say SacAnime, because they're a bunch of fucking nutsacks for doing this. So, Marty O'Donnell, as you know, legendary composer for the Halo series, who is now running as for Congress out of Nevada against Susie Lee. Well, the original plan was he was going to meet with his former Halo crew over at SacAnime, and most of the people, especially the lady who played who voiced Cortana, they're all excited. They were ready to go until they got rug pulled by SacAnime. So this is the letter he got. The promoter for SacAnime has shared that his alphabet staff does not feel comfortable if you attend the event. Oh, so in other words, a bunch of commies and troons. Lovely. Based on your recently reported statements of the political campaign, they have rescinded their invitation to not cause any further staff upset. Yeah, which staff there? Again, let me guess, the usual degenerates. Feel free to or call for any further discussion. So in other words, they basically rug pulled Marty because of wrongthink.
So I take it this Marty is running as a Republican.
Yes, he is. As a matter of fact, hold on, I want to show you something. He put out an ad, a campaign ad, just a few days ago. Let me show you.
Well, before you do, I will say this: woo! 1 point for the Snowman Court.
Yeah. All right, check this out. I like how he started off with the Traveler. It's freaking amazing.
Yes.
I mean, that chord is like, oh, I'm sold. Let's start one more time.
This piano's in tune because I take care of it. Neglect it, and nothing sounds right. That's our economy. Congress neglects us while lining their pockets, self-dealing, insider trading, while you do more with less.
You know, I've always loved the cut of Marty O'Donnell's gym, but
fill your tank, raise a family. Not anymore. I'm Marty O'Donnell. I approve this message because it's time to get Congress back in tune.
You know what? Screw Marty O'Donnell for Congress. I want him for president.
All in due time, my friend. All in due time. But wow, this is just pathetic. You know, just
like,
because
I'm not even sure Marty O'Donnell is that huge into anime, and even if he was, he'd probably be more into the classics like Robotech or Armored Trooper Voldums or Vampire Hunter D.
Yeah. Now, Smash JT has a bit of a thread on this and showing a lot of information about the whole situation. Okay. Now, one of the people I mentioned, Jen Taylor, she was excited for this get together. So here's what she has to say. This before news came down that he got rug pulled.
Friends, hi, it's me. It's Jen Taylor, voice of Cortana, Dr. Halsey, Joyeuse in Halo, Princess Peach and Toad in some of the Mario Brothers games, Zoe in Left 4 Dead, Salem in Ruby, Go Volume 10. And I'm going to be at SacAnime Summer, September 4th through the 6th, Friday, September 4th through the 6th, at the Union Convention Center in Sacramento. You can go to SacAnime.com to get information about tickets and find out who all is going to be there. It's going to be a Halo reunion of sorts. Steve Downs, Jeff Steitzer, voice of God, Tim Dodabo, Guilty Spark, and Marty O'Donnell, the men behind the music, and casting us. He cast us all. Yay, go Marty. Anyway, we're all going to be at SacAnime, September 4th through 6th. Can't wait to see you there.
Yeah.
You know, I always love the cut of Jen Taylor's jib.
Yeah.
I mean, she's the voice of Cortana.
Yeah.
That being said,
Yep, yeah.
Fuck SacAnime.
Yeah, freaking rug. That's fucking rug pull right there. But Smash JT wrote a very angry letter because of this shit. Check this out. I know the whole meme. Strongly worded letter. So he says to the SacAnime team, I'm writing regarding the reported decision to disinvite legendary Halo composer Marty O'Donnell from SacAnime. If this is true, this is incredibly disappointing. Marty's work is inseparable from the legacy of Halo, and I know many fans were looking forward to an opportunity to celebrate that history and experience a genuine Halo reunion. Removing him because of pressure from activists who object to his personal or political views sends a terrible message. Ideological conformity matters more than the fans who actually attend and support your convention. Not only this, but will now create division at your own convention, putting the entire event in jeopardy in the future. This is not a smart move from any logical standpoint. So far, so good here. I can tell you this: if I need someone to write an angry 1-star Yelp review, I'll probably have Smash JT write it.
Same here, dude. Same here.
Conventions should be places where fans come together over the games, music, actors, artists, and creators they love. They should not become ideological purity tests where an online mob can decide which accomplished creators fans are permitted to meet. Marty O'Donnell helped create... Yeah. A lot of conventions has fallen victim to this over the last 15 years, I might add.
Tell me about it, man.
Marty O'Donnell helped create some of the most...
You can't go to an anime as a conservative anymore without some psycho shroot up your ass.
Of course. It's ridiculous. Marty O'Donnell creates some of the most iconic music in gaming history. I can vouch that he has personally been an extremely kind and helpful person in the gaming community. Someone who I am honored to call a friend. By the way, a little disclaimer... Smash interviewed Marty not too long ago. And by the way, someone else managed to get an interview with Marty right after this situation, so we'll get to that in a moment. Halo fans all deserve the opportunity to celebrate his contributions regardless of whether every attendee agrees with every opinion he has ever expressed. If SacAnime made this decision because of activist pressure surrounding alphabet issues, I strongly urge you to reconsider. Giving the loudest and most aggressive voices online veto power over your guests establishes an awful precedent for future conventions, and will likely not end well for anyone. Fan deserves better, Marty deserves better, and SacAnime should be better than this. Please reconsider the decision and allow the Halo reunion to happen as originally planned.
Hey Aaron, I do have one question to ask Jeff.
Yes.
What is best in life?
You have to say it. You know I can't say that.
To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of the women and tacos.
Of course. But yeah, I find that freaking unbelievable, you know? Because you basically... You cancel somebody at the whims of a bunch of people. But who are those people that probably managed to get him canceled? Who are these mysterious staff that got so bitch and moan? But before we get that, not too long after that news came out, SacAnime's X account got suspended. I don't know what got SacAnime's account suspended. Canceling Marty O'Donnell, I don't think is a ban-worthy offense, to be honest with you. It's disgusting, but not a ban-worthy offense. But I think
I know the reason there, Aaron. I think you'll need to scroll down a bit.
Oh, we'll look at it in a moment. But my theory, though, is I think a lot of Halo fans got pissed, and they false flagged the fuck out of SacAnime.
Dude, I wouldn't blame them because, good lord, I'm a part of that Halo fan base because, look at it this way, Halo's my favorite first-person shooter game of all time. The storytelling is amazing, the gameplay is supreme, the multiplayer is Lenny tier. I mean, anyone who played the Forge mode knows what the fuck I'm talking about. oh, don't even get me started on the Forge, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could play so much awesome multiplayer games out of that son bitch. It'd be like a different game every fucking time.
Yep. So, now you get into the real problems here. Maybe this is the staff that got all bitchy. Take a look at this.
What in the actual fuck am I looking at, dude?
This area of... Go ahead.
There used to be a... Oh, my dude.
Yeah.
Tentacle with feet and sunglasses, apparently.
Yeah, it's like, dude, don't cross Maniac Mansion with Sonic the Hedgehog, please.
So, dude, no, delete.
So, in SacAnime, there's an area called the Naughty Nerdy Nook, an 18-plus area. This special area is tucked, in quote marks, away in the northern corner of the second floor, and valid photo ID is required for entry. At least you need a fucking photo ID to get in there, but apparently you can't use the photo ID to vote, yeah? Bastards. Past the curtain, you'll find the underground market, adult-themed panel room, speed dating. Well, speed dating should have been in the more public area. And, of course, the Naughty Nerdy Theater. This area has extended hours. Please see the program book for event schedule. Hold on, let me see something. And these got some three key events. First, the Naughty Nerdy Cabaret. Take a walk on the weird side with SacAnime's Naughty Nerdy Cabaret, hosted by Sacramento's own Izzy Strange. This is a mix of drag, comedy, and audience interaction that runs from 9 to 11 p.m. Friday, Saturday nights in the Naughty Nerdy Theater. Tickets will be available at the box office. So, there's your first problem. Drag show.
It's already... It's all nerd... It's all safe, horny shit.
It's all basically...
Safe, degenerate, horny.
Where's my liquor?
I'm gonna go get me some liquor right now. I'll be right back.
Oh, it gets worse. Ever heard of drag bingo?
No, never say it again.
Your Sacktown Nightlife favorite is not SacAnime with the balls to prove it. Please don't mention balls. So let me guess. Some fucking degenerate drag in the news gonna do bingo. Ugh. I'm gonna need a freaking septic Avenger truck size of holy water for this shit. And then we have the underground market. They're letting it all hang out on the underground market, especially our special sellers area reserved exclusively for all your fave naughty goodies. Just remember to wrap them back up before returning to the rest of the convention. So, I've been to a few anime conventions, and I can give you an idea what they probably sell at this underground market. Well, the tamer stuff first. A lot of hentai. Which, okay, fair enough. But here's the problem at these conventions. I mean, because don't get me wrong, hentai, I mean, come on, there's a lot of nice titty anime chicks, but that's fine, but...
I mean, yeah.
But...
Yeah, hentai's no hot anime titties.
Yeah. But that's the tamer end. Well, the more fucked up end is this. Anyone who's gone to any anime convention will know this, especially in the early days. Some of these vendors like to sell paddles. And most of them, Yes, paddles. And some of them on some of these paddles have the words Yowie written at the end of it. Now, just for keep in mind, and some of these, those fucking paddles sell like fucking hotcakes, and you do not want to know what some of these degenerates like to do with them.
Actually, I don't want to know.
I'd rather not think about it, dude. I've already got. I already went through my Fuda phase, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you married a Fuda.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, well, and I can imagine at this underground market, there is a lot of weird shaped marital aids, if you will. I say marital aid because I don't want to freaking start getting all nauseous talking about this. Anybody who's,
I don't like.
and when we talk about these marital aids, we talk about some of the non-human variety.
I definitely do not like where this is going.
Yeah. So, and there's...
If it ain't Nico, hell no. And by Nico, I mean like 99% human.
Yeah. So let me...
99.99% human.
So basically...
Yeah,
and
get this a 99% part.
And I am sure, and I know I haven't mentioned this yet, but you know, I'm sure at this underground market they sell a lot of furry shit.
Bleh. Oh my god!
Now you're starting to understand why Marty O'Donnell got freaking rug pulled. I'm willing to bet most of those.
Hey Marty, I think you dodged a bullet there.
Well, and the problem here is, and I think most of this because the furry contingent got pissed. Fucking degenerates. I swear to God, please.
So here's a better question. Why is this shit allowed at this con? Why not just remove this shit?
Yeah, you got your
I
own...
hate to be like the
You know
voice.
what? Yeah, that actually,
Hold on. Go ahead. Matthew, go ahead, Snow.
I was going to say, I hate to be the voice of John Della Rose, because I'm for freedom of speech. But at this point, why are you even allowing this to go on in your own con? Why?
Let's be fair. To be fair, a lot of the early days of anime conventions had a lot of this shit. Yes, most of them were out in the open back in the early days, but nowadays it's like you really have to cloister that shit off, or you could just have your own fucking convention. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of porn conventions you could probably do this shit at. Okay, but the problem here is, I think the problem is a lot of these conventions have been catering too much to the furry contingent and the cosplay contingent. More specifically, cosplay influencers, who a good amount of them are fucking communists.
Got what? Yeah. I may have to go the John Della Rose route at this point, because at this point, at what point do you say enough is enough? Because who knows? I don't even want to think this, but without mentioning it, cuties on Netflix. I'm gonna put no one.
Oh God, no, I don't want to hear about.
No. At this point, if I was running a convention and I see this shit going on, they're trying to fuck with my shit. At this point, you got to get the spray bottle on these assholes. It's like, because you know how it is with unruly animals.
More than a spray bottle, dude. You got to get a can of Raid.
Yeah. And by the way, the spray bottle is a combination of acid and holy water. Of hydrochloric acid and holy water.
I will say this.
Okay, I'll take that.
Don't ever get the children involved, because Cuties is one of the few things that made me glad I canceled my Netflix account months ago before I heard that it existed.
Yeah. Ugh.
You know what?
They're doing that on Netflix? Glad I canceled that months ago.
Yeah.
If I showed my family, if I actually showed my family Cuties, I would actually hope they're as repulsed as I am. Because, good Lord, what the actual fuck?
Bam. Well, anyway. So.
Really, one of my sisters actually defended Cuties.
What?
To my face.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, who's the commie scums? Who's the commie fucknut that just signed his own death warrant?
My youngest sister.
Bleh.
And she's the one with kids.
Snow?
I'm like, what the fuck?
Snow, have a stern talk with your sister.
If she bothers to fucking listen. Hello? What do you think I've been doing, man? What do you think I've been doing?
Hopefully she doesn't. Hopefully she doesn't fuck with her own kids. Because if that's the case, oh boy, you're gonna have to start moving some fucking furniture.
Get creepy ass about stat.
Anyway.
No, I think she largely defended it because I made complaints against that film, as any sane individual should.
Oh, so she was being a dumbass contrarian fucking bitch, huh? Ugh.
Yeah, she doesn't like the fact. She doesn't like the fact that my dad and I are conservative, and she went with a boyfriend that's definitely leftist.
Well, anyway, but
yeah, I can understand. Snow, I can understand family being important, but still, good grief.
Yeah. So anyway,
I really talked to her.
I guess it's for the best. But anyway, now after the news came out of that, he went on Tuesday night's main event with Jeremy, Epic Mike, and the rest of the Geeks and Gamers crew. So let's check it out.
The people on the right, and we grew up thinking civil discourse is okay. We grew up thinking that there's a way of talking with people who don't necessarily agree with us politically, and you could talk about it and you could still stay like, no, I think you're wrong and whatever, but then let's go play a game, let's do something.
You're still a human.
Yeah. So the one-on-one conversations should be still able to happen. This is why it's such a shock to me to like suddenly be told, oh, well, you're unsafe to come to this Halo 25th reunion at Comic, or whatever this is, SacAnime. I mean, it's just like, they can't even, I mean, number one, what they're accusing me of is not true. They got it from a Democrat propagandist. But even if it was exactly true, even if everything these people said that I said was true, it's still not bad enough that you shouldn't be able to have just a conversation about it. Like how, how are words gonna like hurt you? Like what are you so upset about? Why can't we have a discussion? Yeah. And then I'll sign your copy of Halo ODST. Like, I mean, come on.
It's not like Marty O'Donnell wished death on a senator or shocked shocked their own dog or anything. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, therein lies the difference between us right-leaning folk and the hardcore leftists. I mean, at least we're willing to talk with them. I mean, ask Charlie Kirk. Oh wait, yeah, can't because the animals fucking killed him in cold blood.
Well, you pretty much described these clowns exactly. They're fucking animals. But yeah, it's getting.
In other words, I answered my request. Go me.
Now, I do think there's going to be a bit of fallout from this, because number one, he's currently running his congressional campaign. Okay, I would not be surprised if this becomes an issue, because in the past, if someone got canceled, okay, big whoop. But here's the thing. They've canceled a guy who has an active congressional campaign going on here. And I hope to God he makes this an issue. Because the fact that you can't go to any convention you wish, just because you don't have the right politics, that's going to scare a lot of people to fucking death here. All right? Now, I know some they're going to shoot back saying, well, we have the right to refuse service, blah, 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 blah. And they're going to try to weaponize the whole gay cake fiasco, saying, if these chuds won't bake the gay cake, then why should we allow any chuds to our convention? Because you know that's exactly the bullshit they're going to run with if Marty O'Donnell makes it a campaign issue.
Yeah, I mean, I have no real strong opinion on that gay cake, what the rigmarole thingamabob. I mean, if the lady didn't want to bake a gay couple their wedding cake, good on her. And good on the wedding couple for taking their business elsewhere.
No, they didn't take their business. They didn't. They sued him. It became bogged down so much litigation. I think the guy's out of business. And keep in mind, this is in Colorado, which has turned into a fucking commie haven.
You know? Oh, fuck them. Yeah.
Thoughts, Snow?
Fuck them, man.
I wonder if Colorado is similar to my state, which is the majority of the counties are red. It's just everything is dependent on the cities, because that's where the majority populations are at, and the cities are fucking blue.
Yeah, more specifically, Boulder and Denver. Ugh.
For the love of all that's holy, people, allow your state electoral office to count each county as its own damn vote.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why an electoral college exists.
We need electoral colleges in the state level. A lot of shit would probably get fixed, and Razor Fist talked about this in the past. Because if you notice,
okay, stop for a second. We do each have a state electoral office that does that. It's just they count the votes differently. I'm saying what Razor Fist wants, which is each county is its own vote.
Yes. Every county gets a vote. If you got a bigger population, you'll probably get like 2 or 3, maybe 4 votes or something. I don't know how. But
no, one vote. Keep the counties fair.
So one vote per county, huh?
Yeah, because we know these people like to jury rig things. They like to cheat.
Yeah, because if you do make it by population, they'll just probably load the counties full of illegals.
Yes.
Or worse, stiffs.
Yeah, dead people. Yeah, exactly. Because that's what Chicago's been doing for the past 100 years.
That's what Detroit's been doing too.
Yeah, Detroit
does. They've just been making things.
Yeah, I heard what went on in Michigan, and I'm just gonna say this right now. I think the Senate's gonna flip red at that state, because I don't think anyone's gonna vote for that freaking radical Muslim.
I hope you're right, because I'm voting red no matter what.
Yeah.
And by red, I'm talking about conservative.
Yeah.
So you Europeans don't get mixed that up.
Yeah.
We do have European people watching.
I'm basically voting red no matter what, especially to spite my own state.
Yeah. So hopefully, what I hope happens out of this is a lot of the people involved with this meetup will probably back out and protest, because believe it or not, I think some of the guys some of the most of the crew, they like Marty, but I think there are some dents on there who are fucking who have TDS. So I wouldn't be surprised if a couple of them just managed to stay, but I hope most of them just says, we're not doing this without Marty. Fuck you. And remember,
Hope so too, man.
And remember, SacAnime, it's not much. It's not a big convention. It was. I think it was. So, I don't think this is going to be a wise move for SacAnime to do that.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
especially when that.
I think the reason why SacAnime did that to begin with is I think the majority of their big spenders are those freaks that are in the 18+ areas.
Yeah. Then again, fucking California.
Well, I will mention some way better anime cons, like let's say Colossal Con.
And of course, yeah, go ahead. And of course, we have MegaCon down in Orlando.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so, all right, so hopefully, I hope Marty O'Donnell wins his race because Susie Lee, I heard, is a complete corrupt jackass. But as for SacAnime, well, I hope you're well versed in the Bud Light situation because that's exactly what's going to be happening to you.